Hi, how are you all? This is Ritvika. Okay, so it's time for live, and this is all about the remaining chapters of Build, Don't Talk by Raj Shamani. So, I have been reading this book for so long, and I believe that these chapters I need to share with you all because I love to share knowledge and this is indeed productive. So, let's begin. The remaining chapters of Build Don't Talk by the famous Raj Shamani. Just waiting for a while. Okay, others are also watching. A very good evening. Actually, it's been a while because, to be honest, I was struggling, and this is actually my new classes, and I was suffering from, you know, fever and eye injury, but now it's more or less fine. So I have decided let's come back. And this is absolutely the perfect time for this live because we need to discuss regarding the remaining chapters of this particular masterpiece. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so how to decide the content? It's all about YouTube. So it's all about how to decide the content. You don't need to be intelligent, you just need to be average again and again. While reading this particular book, like there are some statements I can connect so well, and you also can relate to your, you know, daily life, your daily activities as well. So, say, suppose how to decide the content actually. You don't need to be intelligent, you just need to be average again and again. So, there are two parts to creating good, relatable content. One is the kind of person you are, and the other is data. Okay, very vital. You need to make rational decisions based on data points. Suppose like views, engagement percentages, shares, saves, etc. All based on YouTube actually. Those data points will help you because your perception of yourself is a very different thing from the way the market sees you. The moment you feel that you are above the market, the moment you are away from the market, and the moment you isolate yourself, things get problematic. And that is the time you need to look at the data and figure out what you need to do to grow as a content creator. So, this is very important. These are the things we should keep in mind, okay, because growth is essential. So, these are the these are the strategies we can undertake during um, making some decisions which will eventually lead towards our growth. Okay, so basically, people who isolate themselves from the world get sidelined very quickly. Those who accept themselves and the world around them are the ones who reach the masses. Absolutely true. And that's what we actually do. Now, you don't need to be that much intelligent, according to Mr. Shamani. You don't need to be intelligent, you just need to be average. Because only intelligent people understand intelligent content. The masses prefer relativity. Relatability. Okay, you just need to be average because only intelligent people understand intelligent content. The masses prefer relatability. This means the content which we can connect, which is actually similar, which we can relate to our daily life and activities. This book is indeed very inspiring and I can connect so well. And you can also, if you just go through this book, this is a very good book, as you can also learn so many things. You can learn the strategies, you can share your knowledge, you build up your own ideas after reading this. So people prefer those content which is actually uh, relatable. They can connect with them as well as their daily life, day-to-day life and activities. In order to reach the masses, you need to start thinking about how relatable you can be and stop thinking about how you can be intelligent, because the content is for the larger audience as a whole. You don't need to be intelligent to be successful. You just need to start doing things in the most authentic and average way possible. And you need to stay true to yourself. Very important. Like, in our journey, we sometimes lose ourselves. We just question our capabilities. We just question our potential, because at certain point of time we think that dreams are way too far, so we are not reaching to our respective goals. Sometimes we think to give up, but actually it's like we need to stay true to ourselves. We have control over, we can control our efforts. We can give 200% efforts, but the outcome is not under our control. So yes, and you need to stay true to yourself. So what are the key takeaways here? Create the kind of content you want to consume. Focus on data to understand what works and what doesn't. Alright, now, very important. How to grow on social media. Focus on building people and relationships. Numbers will automatically grow. So we need to focus on building people and relationships, because networking is very vital in today's world, which I believe, and I guess you are also of the same opinion, that socializing is important, networking is rather important. We need to understand that there are only two types of people who become successful in today's world: those who are excellent builders and those who are excellent sellers. Selling is the key at the end of the day. Okay, so you have the knowledge and you must possess the skills to sell at the end of the day, to grow eventually and to become successful, because your perspectives also matter. So you are either a builder or a seller. There's no third thing that's going to make you succeed. They are both great skills to have. If you are good at either, you are going to succeed. And hurry up. I'm hurrying things up because there are several more chapters to cover, and this is actually very important in today's scenario. Like these words, these statements, these ideas will eventually uh, build us, and this will definitely lead to something better, to be different versions, to become better version of ourselves, to realize our true potential. So if you become better than just 1% of others in the same field, you'll make a lot of money. So eventually we all love to make money. Rather, we love the concept of money. Everyone like wants to be successful at the end of the day. We all love money. We all crave for better lifestyle. We all want to have a better tomorrow for sure. So definitely, if you become better than just 1% of others in the same field, you will make a lot of money. The better you get, the more money you will make, for sure. Once you've done this, you only need one thing: distribution. So here, this is exactly the word distribution. So it's not everything about planning, execution, implementation, marketing, promotions, distributions, different channels. All these things also matter. All these things also play a huge role, which lead towards success and growth eventually. So distribute on all the content creation platforms, distribute everywhere. How do you distribute in a way that gets recognized the most? The one question everybody wants an answer to is how to gain followers quickly. For sure. Not to take the stairs, but to take the elevators, right? So, how to get the followers quickly? सब कुछ easy है. The one question everybody wants an answer to is how to gain followers quickly. Respect the platform if you want the platform to respect you. So, if you want the platform to recognize you and feature you so that your followers increase, you need to respect the platform. This is all about mutual respect. There will always be something new because all the platforms are competing with each other to increase the consumer base. Consumer base is important, so you need to become a producer. Everyone is consuming, right? So as long as there is competition, there will be innovation, and you will keep growing as long as you're tapping into every new thing. So explore new things, take risks, and just implement what are you thinking, because planning will not make any impact until and unless you are implementing. Execution matters at the end of the day, right? Okay. Where does happiness come from? We all know it's all about freedom. We all love freedom and we all crave for freedom at the end of the day. Okay, so we are only happy when we have freedom, right? And there are two types of freedom: financial freedom and emotional freedom. Both are important. Seriously, both are necessary and both are important. Financial freedom is I'll be happy when I get to do anything I want to do and buy whatever I want to. It's when you have enough money that you can afford everything you have dreamt about. The second is emotional freedom, which is very, very important. Doing something you want to do without having to ask others is emotional freedom, actually. Everything that we buy or do or work on or consume is based on freedom, for sure. So everything that we buy or do or work on or consume is based on freedom. So we all crave for freedom, we love adventure, we want to become better, we want to earn money more, we want to be bigger, like we want to become better versions of ourselves. So freedom is actually important at the end of the day. So it's all dependent on financial freedom as well as emotional freedom. Both are very important. You cannot choose any one of these two. Both are important. Okay, so you need to make people believe that they need your product now. So this is very urgent, this is the priority. So this is the need of the hour. So how can you do that? By using the two most important emotions. These emotions get you out of bed and make you take action. Aspiration or fear. These two are very important. By using the two most important emotions, and these emotions get you out of bed and make you take action. Which are the two emotions? Aspiration or fear. We need to target these emotions and we can sell anything to people. So we need to step out of our respective comfort zones. We need to take the risks eventually to make things happen. Okay, the next thing, the FAQs of starting a YouTube channel. FAQs means frequently asked questions. So what are the FAQs? Like, we all have questions, right? I also have so many questions, I also have so many queries, okay, while starting something new, while diving deep into something. So we need to ask questions, we need to resolve. If you're facing some, if we are having some queries, we need to resolve it eventually. We need to ask. When we shift focus from getting views to giving value, we win. So as per the book, it is when you shift focus from getting views to giving value, you win. So it's not only about the views, it's not only about going viral, it's about spreading values. So I'm also sharing knowledge with you because I also want to grow with you. We are together in this, we are together in this journey. So it's all about upgrading, it's all about upgrading together, it's all about collaboration. So it's all about team game, team effort. It's not like individualistic approach always, win at the end of the day. It's all about collaboration. It's all about, exchange of thoughts, ideas, sharing knowledge, and eventually growing as a whole. Okay. So the first and the most significant thing is to find out what we love. We need to identify our passion first. If someone is creating makeup tutorials, it doesn't mean you should too. You will never grow if you try to do something you are not good at or be someone that you are not. Create a channel, doing what you enjoy the most. So it's all about identifying your potential. identifying your hobbies, what you actually love. So the thing is like, create a channel doing what you enjoy the most. This matters at the end of the day. If you do not enjoy it, how will your audience? You should feel comfortable and it should be fun for everyone. So, I love public speaking. I love to share knowledge. I love sharing. And eventually, I definitely would love to become a better version of myself. And I also wish to listen to your ideas, thoughts, and after reading this book, what all are your views or opinions. So, it's a bit network error happening. I guess I'm back online. Okay. Okay. Now I need to take help of this. New specs, new classes. How am I looking in this, by the way? I'll surely listen to your views. Growing old. Okay, so this is my new glasses from Lenskart. So I guess it suits me. Okay, back to the book. Okay, so whatever suits you and the topic you are making your video on is the correct duration for your YouTube video. This is very important. Whatever suits you and the topic you are making your video is the correct duration for your YouTube video. So there is no hard and fast rule that you need to make shorts only. You need to make videos for 15 minutes straight. You need to make video for 1 hour, 2 hours. You need to find what suits you the most. If it is for 15 minutes, you can make videos for 15 minutes. If it is for 5 minutes, you can choose that only. If you wish to make videos for 3 hours, you can, cinematic or whatever you wish to. If you want to make travel vlogs for, like duration for 9 minutes or 14 minutes, it's up to you. So you need to identify your strengths and of course challenges, and you need to work on that for sure. People will watch hour-long videos if the content is useful and they learn something from it for sure. If they find the content relevant, they will surely watch because the content is inspiring. They're also learning something, they're also growing eventually, and they eventually afterwards can inspire others. So it's basically a win-win scenario. Videos should be as entertaining, as informative as they can be. We need to build our communication skills to keep our audience engaged. We need to keep it real. It will help in every aspect of our life for sure. And then speak the way you are comfortable with. You being yourself and providing value to people along with it is what matters the most. The style you finally settle on will take time. You start making videos, figure out whether you are being true